by cleaning up my eyebrows, and I'm just taking some tweezers. I haven't got my eyebrows done in so long, but I normally just do them myself. So I'm just gonna clean them up, and yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. They're pretty thick. I've been trying to grow them out, and you guys know that it's really hard to go through that ugly stage. But yeah, I'm just gonna tweeze them really quickly and take the pain like a champ, and then I'm gonna fill them in. Alright, you guys, so I have already completed my brows, as you guys can see, and now we're gonna go into the face, and my face is acting up, you guys. I haven't had a breakout, like a real breakout, in a minute, but normally I break out when it's that time of the month, and that time of the month just passed for me, and I only really broke out here. And so normally if I don't break out during my cycle, I break out after my cycle. So this side of my face is just I just cannot deal. So I'm gonna go into moisturizing and priming my face. That's next to me. This is the Equate Beauty Collagen Moisturizer, and this is like the Olay, I guess, but it's the Walmart brand, and I used to use this like some months ago, and I stopped using it because I used the Cetaphil one, but this one does feels really nice on the skin, very hydrating. I just stopped using it. I remember I did like it though. I almost did not film this video because I don't like to film when my skin is just acting a damn fool. So I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna see. I'm testing out the NARS foundation, so I'm gonna see if it's like how the coverage is. So yeah, now I'm gonna go into priming my skin. I actually have a influencer Lancôme box that I want to show you guys. So I may use some of these products in this video. I am going to use the primer. This is the Prep and Matte primer that I got in a boxy, not a boxy charm, in an influencer box like months ago, but I just received another box. So this primer is really good, and it does really make my makeup last throughout the day. Honestly, don't know why I always apply primer in my videos when I'm not going anywhere, because it's just a waste, honestly. But I'm just doing my makeup how I would do it, you know, if I was like really about to go out. So okay, so I'm gonna go into the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I got this a few days ago, and I was super excited. Like I told you guys before, I always watch Samaj, I think is her YouTube name, and we're basically the same color in foundation. Every time I need a foundation color, I go to her channel, and it's pretty much always correct. So yeah, this is in the color Punjab. I don't know if I said that. So yeah, so I'm about to try this out. I love that it has a pump. Thank you so much for putting a pump on here. Because at one point, did this not have a pump on it? I don't remember, because I don't use NARS. You guys know I like to use my drugstore foundations. So anyways, I'm about to apply this foundation directly onto my face. Okay, so I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Beauty Blender to blend this out. I'm just making sure there's not too much water in there. So I'm taking my e.l.f. Beauty Blender to blend it out. And I want to see what the coverage is like. So the coverage, and also I don't know if I mentioned this, I mentioned it in another video, but I did get a tan, so I also feel like my foundations are looking a little bit too light for me. But anyway, so the coverage is definitely there, but like I said, these are hormonal bumps or pimples, so they're very much so more noticeable, and I feel like there's nothing I can really do about that. But the coverage is definitely there, and I feel like it hides the redness. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on pushing and keep on going. So next I'm gonna go into concealer. Actually, I'm gonna go into concealer, and I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15 Fair. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit for a minute. I really want to take this makeup off because I hate doing my makeup when I have breakouts. It just throws the whole vibe off, but I'm just gonna try and keep it pushing for the sake of this video. So yeah, I'm gonna let this sit for a few seconds, and then I'm going to blend it out with the e.l.f. sponge as well. So no matter what I do, I feel like I always get more creases under this eye for some reason. I don't know what it is. So for contouring today, I'm going to use the color 355 Coconut from Maybelline. The Fit Me stick is what I always use. And to contour, I'm going to say mostly here. That's what I've been doing lately. I used to bring it down, and I feel like it just made it look very like muddy, and I don't like that anymore. So I typically stay here and I bring it up so that I can blend it out without dragging it down too much. So I like to do that. And then on my forehead, I like to bronze as well. Just, you can do however much you want to do on that part. And then I am going to contour the nose a little bit as well, just a little bit. So I like using this because it's super easy to blend out, and it just looks really good. I have like a nice warm effect. So yeah, to blend this out, I'm gonna use my not sibling brush. This is a brush that I got for Christmas one year, and it's just from Walmart. It's actually really nice. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm going to use patting motions, and I'm gonna blend this out. And I feel like when you use patting motions like this, you have more, you know, control of the product and where it's going, and you're not dragging it down too far by just like hurrying up and brushing it out, like rubbing it out. Gives the appearance of a smaller forehead because I do kind of have like a big forehead. So yeah, I feel like once I contour, my whole life is just together. Like once I get that color on my cheeks, I feel like my life is just snatched, honey. So now for my nose contour, I'm just taking this Luxie Beauty brush. This is the medium angled shading brush in the number 207. And I'm going to contour my nose. Voila, we have a contour nose. So now I'm going to go back into my Maybelline Fit Me and just make sure I did not blend too much away. And I'm just going to brighten right up in there again before I set. So I'm taking my sponge and right up in there. And I'm going to blend that out so it's nice and bright. And then going back in with my contour brush, I'm just going to make sure it's all, boom, blended nicely. So for setting powder, I think I'm gonna use, hold on, I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution banana setting powder. I'm just putting this on the back of my hand. Like I said before, I do like this powder, but it's kind of messy. So yeah, I'm just gonna take my sponge and pack it on like it's super messy. freaking blues. Okay. So now that, let me make sure I blend this out on my forehead. The powder. Okay. So now I'm going to go back in and fix my nose because I kind of swept away that contour a little bit. Use my Physician Formula Butter Bronzer in the color Deep Bronze. Yeah, in the color Deep Bronzer. And I'm going to take my Vanity Planet angled brush, give it a good swirl, and now. So to set my face, I'm going to take the Olay mist and I'm going to spray this all over my entire face.
What is that, Mom?
Okay, so to highlight, I'm going to use my Maybelline Molten Golden. Like you guys already know, this is what it looks like. It's super pretty. I'm taking my Morphe M330 and almost dropped it. I feel like highlighter just makes everything like just look so flawless and melted together, especially this highlighter, and it's super affordable. You guys know I'm all about that drugstore bang for your buck. And this is I think this was like $9. I think, yeah, I think it was $9. So I just love this highlighter. So going back into the eyes really quick, I'm gonna take that same Physicians Formula bronzer that I used to bronze up my face, and I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush and I'm gonna use that to put on my eyes to kind of define my crease, just to give my eyes a little something because we aren't doing any shadow today. All right, you guys, so my lashes are on, and these are like a more dramatic AF lash, but I like that for when I'm doing natural looks like this. So yeah, anyways, now I'm gonna go into mascara, and I have a new one that I want to try from Lancôme. So this is the Lancôme Monsieur Big Volume Mascara. I'm really excited to try this, and it's waterproof, so let's just see how. So actually, I'm gonna go into eyes one more time. I'm going to be taking the BH Cosmetics Moonlight, no, Black Light Highlight Palette. I don't know why I was calling this the Moonlight Palette. Yeah, I've been calling it that for a long time. But this is the Backlight Palette, which is like a bunch of pretty shimmery highlighter shades. So I'm gonna take the one called Strobe, which is like a white, and just put this in the inner part of my eye. And yeah, so I'm just gonna do like that. Now for lips, I'm gonna take my Nikka K brown pencil. This is from the beauty supply store, and I'm gonna line my lips. And I'm going to go through some of my lippies, and I'm gonna pick a color. So I think for this look, I'm just gonna take my my BH Cosmetics Tea Time, which is like a pink. Like so. And I'm gonna take a pinky looking gloss from Victoria's Secret. I've had this for some years now, And I'm gonna put that on top. This is basically the finished look, y'all. Yeah, guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. We made it through with these breakouts. We did it. We made it work. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and join the Jazzy family. We need to come up with a name for you guys that I can call you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you in my next video. Bye.